afternoon, educators, and welcome to the October edition of the Science Monthly Update.
That's right, the only news source where the jokes are cornier than the maze you'll get lost in this fall. It's October, which means it's time to mix a little Monster Mash into your lesson plans.
Or as I like to call it, let's see how many science puns we can put a Halloween spin on in my lessons.
That's right, teachers. Don't forget about the weekly SEP practice warm-ups. They're quick, they're spooky, and let's be honest, they're more reliable than my GPS in rural North Carolina.
And CEU modules are now available in the Secondary Science Canvas course. Finally, a way that we can earn credit for binge-watching professional development. Tested areas. North Carolina check-ins are underway. Be sure to check the windows on your Secondary Science Canvas course landing page before they become a ghost of your past.
Don't worry, I always check the windows. It's the doors, closets, and trapdoors on Canvas I just can't seem to find.
Greetings, mortals of the science realm. I bring tidings of the Gemini gems. Behold, you may now share your gems with fellow teachers.
Is it just me, or does he look like Dumbledore after grading like 200 lab reports?
Compile your sacred scrolls, lesson plans, resources, and links, and Gemini shall summon from your chosen treasure chest. Use this power wisely, lest ye drown in the sea of Google results.
Thank you, Mike the Mystical. Now, if only Gemini could also magically refill my coffee.
I tried once. It gave me decaf instead.
Breaking news, we interrupt your regularly scheduled science shenanigans for some curriculum updates. That's right, the NCDPI state support documents have been updated. You'll see changes to vocabulary, proficiency statements, and those boundary statements. You could think of those boundary statements as helpful guardrails, not roadblocks. They keep everyone focused on what's expected at each grade level. UCPS curriculum guides will be updated soon, so keep an eye out for the new language as you plan. This has been your curriculum breaking news update. Short, sweet, and standards aligned. We now go to our field reporter live on location at somewhere much windier than here. Can you hear us?
Yes, loud and clear. I'm standing in what can only be described as a Category 5 hurricane of student models.
A hurricane of models? What exactly do you mean by models?
Great question. A model isn't just a 3D volcano or a styrofoam solar system at 2 a.m. Models can also be diagrams, graphs, equations, or believe it or not, interpretive dance.
Interpretive dance? Perfect. Finally, a use for my cell division cha-cha.
Exactly. The key is that students don't just make models. They use them to explain, revise, and predict scientific phenomena.
So basically, students' models are more accurate than your weather predictions?
Correct. Their models are usually right. Mine, well, I forgot my umbrella again today.
Thanks for that report. Stay dry out there.
And remember, teachers, if your model collapses in the middle of class, just call it experimental error. Well, that's all for this month's Science Monthly Update. Please be sure to read the full October newsletter for grade level and content-specific information.
And remember, keep your lab safe, your coffee strong, and your pumpkins carved.
Secondary Science out.
What are y'all doing?